Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Takes the handoff again. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. This defense can't stop him. Just keep feeding him the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Rifles this football to the left. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass is intercepted.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. Great move there. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here we go. Third and goal coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
There's has back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throwing DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Makes the defender miss. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. And the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And it's incomplete even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Now here's the toss play. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Ball moves with 37 on the game. It's 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finds room at the 30. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this pass is caught, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Man, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs here. Breaks the tackle. Gets into the clear. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. They moved the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. He's running out of time here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game? They have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make a jump. Looking to make a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. About 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Defense is coming after him. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. This will likely be the last play of the half. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He moves the ball out to the 15. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. And the get the second half started with the running play.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it go quickly. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Keeping it on the ground here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Physical run earns the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They're going to run it here. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Over the middle and incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. The quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Hard running there, breaking tackles. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I mean, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Dump off caught by the running back. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.